welcome back to the bench. Before we get started on continuing on this 18th scale buggy, or from scratch truck, I got some more parts for it. I got the axles. All this stuff will be in the description where I got it, how much I paid for it. And today, tires and wheels came in. And they're 1.3-inch wheels, bead locks, a million little screws, and the tires are 65 millimeters approximately. I'm sure it tells you on here. Are a little bit bigger than the ones I think I have on here. They're about the same ones, actually. The same ones I have on here. They're just the red wheels. So yeah, that's the tires and wheels, axles. So we're ready to continue with this project. And I think we have everything we need. Oh no, I don't have the transmission, but the transmission will be here, I think today. I think that's coming from Amazon. And then we'll have everything we need so we can continue this and build it. The body, I showed you the body, it'll be red and black when I get it painted up. Alright, so let's get started. We'll get the axles, the wheels, the tires, the spring, shocks, drive shaft, all that put in. Then we'll work on the electronics and the motor and stuff. Okay, so we got a couple more things here. Oh, this is the transmission for this project. And this is the body for this project. So now we have everything to put this body together, to put this vehicle together. Today we're going to continue to work on the 18th scale crawler that I'm building from scratch. We got the frame, low center of gravity, carbon fiber. We put in the body mount bumper holder clips on, and the skid plate made of aluminum. The links are made of aluminum also. Okay, now you can see laid out here on the bench is all the rest of the parts. We got wheels, tires, shocks, axles, drive shafts, I don't even know what this is. Motor, ESC, body, transmission, and some hardware. I ordered hardware because I don't like some of the chrome hardware they give you with stuff, so I ordered black hardware. So all of these parts will be in the description where I got them from, because they're from all over the place. Temu, AliExpress, Amazon, shoot, A-Main maybe, I don't know. Okay, so we're at the point where we need to just start putting things together. We have the axles. These are pretty much replicas of the Big T company. And come with a servo mount. The axles are pre-made, pre-put together with steering link, servo mount, but they are metal gears inside. Okay, this is the front. It feels pretty good. I'm going to open it up and make sure that it has grease in it. But I mean, it feels pretty good. So we'll open it up and see if it has any grease. And take a look at the gears. So yeah, the power just went out. That's interesting. We have no storms, and the power just blinks whenever it feels like it. Here, luckily we have a backup generator. Okay, so I take out the 4 screws. What does that do for me? Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, it has grease. Not a whole lot, but metal gears, like I said, very smooth. I'm going to put a little more grease. They got grease not on the gears, on the shaft, but not on the gears. Don't ask me why. That's better. If you haven't ever watched any of my videos before, I use Utter Butter. It's marine grease. I just got a deal when I bought this. So. And I've had it for 5 years. Haven't used it up yet. Alrighty. So, yep. Transmission feels pretty good. Transmission. Oh my goodness. Drive shaft feels pretty good. Drive shaft. Transmission. Come on, Doug. Axles. Again, they're made out of plastic. You can buy metal ones, but I don't know why. I don't want to spend that much money on an 18th scale crawler. I just want to build one. And see how much it costs me. With everything I want. Alright. So, there we go. We'll open up the back axle. And Comes with the hubs, wheel nuts, everything you need to put the tires on. Oh, I'm pretty sure the back axle probably needs a little grease also. Yeah, same deal. It's got a little bit of grease in it. No slop, which is good. I bought a lot of stuff this year from Temu, AliExpress, Amazon, and I have to say that they're all pretty much the same, and they're all pretty well built as far as tightness. They're not sloppy, they're not cheaply made. I mean, they could be cheaply made, I don't know. And when we start running all this stuff, which I will do running videos, I'm not a big time driver of these vehicles. I like to build them. But we will run them all and put them through their paces, because if we're going to buy these parts, you'd like to know, I'm sure, if they're going to work or not. I mean, so far, I haven't had anything, or much of anything, that I didn't like or wouldn't use. I mean, if I don't like it, I'll tell you. But I've been pretty much surprised at how well most things are made. And if I'm being honest, I believe that all RC parts, or 99% of RC parts, 90% of RC parts, are made overseas anyway. We don't manufacture in this country like we used to, and especially RC parts. So I believe that some of the parts that you get on Temu, AliExpress, even Amazon, are made for companies with names, and then they just take what they have and sell it. With no brand name. And I think it's the same stuff. There could be some differences. I mean, the people in the United States, when they get something manufactured, they may want better materials. But at this point, I haven't found any materials I don't like. So I don't know. All right. Enough of that. So I have this is a plastic. I have a metal servo mount coming and metal drive links, steering links. I do put those. I'm going to put those in. I don't think I got them yet. I think they'll be here today. As a matter of fact, I do believe I got a notice that they will be here today. Yeah, the servo, steering link, servo bracket, it'll all be here today. So I'm not going to put this on. I don't need to. Alright, so where do we start? I guess maybe the transmission, since this is open. And we might as well put the motor in it. The motor is a outboard, 3200 kV. Comes with an ESC. It's 30 amp, 2S LiPo, I believe. Actually, it'll go all the way up to think it says 4S. I don't know about that. Anywho, for the transmission, and we want the motor forward. Okay, so I got a pinion in today. Let's see if it's going to work. Remember, this motor didn't come with a pinion for some reason. We don't know why. Got to be the tiniest set screws I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even sure how they make them. Do you think I can pick that screw up the right way to put this wrench in there? No, I don't have a wrench this small. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got the motor connected, and now we'll put this in the chassis. Maybe. Guess it'll only go one way. So that's good. Got her mounted. Some hardwares. Alright, so now we have the motor mounted and the transmission mounted. And yeah. Now we can put in the axles, the drive shaft, shocks, tires and wheels. Okay, so the little pinion worked out so far. Alright, so drive shafts. Connect those to the motor, transmission. The long one goes in the back. Might want to put those on before we put the daggone motor in the... My goodness. The hardest part's going to be getting the package open and getting the set screws out. Wow. They are tiny. I think I do this to myself every time I'm doing one of these. I may very well have to stop building small RC cars. Okay, let's try this again. Axles. The back axle. And the I know they gave us screws to put this, yeah, through the axle for the top part of this. Okay, so the front, the bottom go to, okay, so the top ones go to the outside of the axle. The bottom ones go to the inside of the axle, on the top of the axle, on the inside. Okay, and they gave us some screws for that. Comes with the axles. Plenty long enough. Okay, now the outside ones go here with the shocks. These shocks are not going to work. The bushings are too small. Nice shocks, but they ain't going to go on here. So we will have to order some shocks. So that kind of ends it for the day.